Tres, we're beginning. We're beginning.
Are we?
Yes?
Are we?
All right,
Yep.
here we are.
It's recording.
It's been a while.
Take it away.
It's been a while.
We're in a VC this time
Hey.
because
Yeah.
as the best host that I am, actually set something up myself, totally.
Sit on a
Fully
whoopee cushion.
myself.
I'm proud of
Sit
you.
on a whoopee cushion. Anyway, here we are. First VC episode this time. No VR, so you can't see our beautiful bodies move.
Shut up.
You can't watch Carthel twerk anymore. Anyway, let's get moving.
You can't watch me do it either. Come on.
All right. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be ranking Sanses and or AUs.
Are we?
This is going to be a very spicy debate. Very, very good. This is going to be very nice.
You
We
sound
have a lot of fun.
you sound like you don't want to be here. Please stop.
You sound like you're forcing it. It's gotta be.
You
I
know
don't
what?
want to
Killer
be here.
is embracing-
I don't want to be here. I was busy suckling on a water bottle. Anyway, let's get ready.
Pillar
let's get this
was
show on
like
the road.
embracing YouTube commentary at its finest. Fake enthusiasm.
However, we do have another person here. Unusual well, not unusual. They've been here about 3 times. Lazy,
We
that
have-
useless fuck who's a part of no projects and has done nothing for this community.
He's
okay.
totally not the director of Scarlet Flare Rekindled and one of the main writers of Icebound. So
Oh, why would they?
Yeah.
yeah, they're definitely not here. All right,
Not
so
my
let's-
boss.
I haven't met this guy before.
I don't know this guy.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Let's
So,
get this show on the road.
Don't say
Oh,
that again.
Baby.
Don't say studs.
Get on your high horse. Let's get ready.
All right,
Let's
I
get-
have
let's-
I have
Get
a
this
very
speaking.
special message for Lazy because Golden told me to.
I did? Wait, what?
Let me navigate over to my soundboard real
I
quick.
didn't say Jack Diddley.
Yes, you did. You just
Listen
said it right
here,
now.
buddy. Listen
Listen to
here.
your wife.
Happy birthday to
What?
you. Happy birthday to
Roll up.
Lazy.
Why did you have to cut the song off to say his name?
Happy birthday, Lazy. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's get this shit started.
We've already have 2
Who's
birthdays in
the
the same
first
year,
one
but
on
I
this
have no
list? Is that
complaints.
Abyss Sand right there?
That is Abyss. Okay. First of all,
Okay.
I remember being sad about this comic not being continued. However, that was like
This
4
was
years
cool.
ago. This was cool. This was cool. I don't know what happened to it though. Uncontinued comic, so shit.
I watched the epilogue and then I stopped watching the rest because I understood none of it.
It was pretty stupid.
I didn't understand
the
it.
epilogue.
It was like I was watching Kingdom Hearts. I didn't
Yours.
like this. I didn't like it. It was very
Okay.
weird.
So yeah, it was confusing. Abyss Tale was confusing, but
His design's cool. I'll give him
Very
that one.
I agree.
the crystals, but just like the whole like
The
orb
wing
world
change
things.
is a bit overkill, but like, eh.
Abyss Gaster was stupid. I didn't like Abyss Gaster.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was an Abyss Gaster. But now that I do know, I don't like him already.
Other contestants can't just be pillars sucking their dick. Come on.
The only
Come
thing I
on.
know of this guy is that I've seen like a green version of him in VR chat, and that's it. That's all. I only know him because he's
Are they
in
dead?
VR chat.
It's no
Okay, so
Lazy. What's
Cart
Queen
Dolomule, are they dead?
oh,
Most likely, yes.
Hey,
Well, Cart
hey,
said
it's
Cart
AUs,
Dolomule
not
the
ATs.
280th.
It's AUs, not
No,
ATs. Only a couple ATs are
No
in here.
ITs. No ITs. Not
Only a
ATs.
couple of them
Not
are in
ATs.
here.
Uh-huh.
Only a couple of them. Shut the fuck up.
Not
Let's
ATs.
get- So what tier are we putting them in, boys?
Abyss. So, confusing lore was a cool idea. Discontinued comic like the rest.
I want to say fine.
We're going with fine?
I don't like
Yeah,
his
we're gonna
design.
go- I'm
He
gonna
looks
go with
weird.
Mid. I'm gonna go with mid.
So low,
mediocre.
fine, high, mid.
Put
We
him
got
on mid.
fine. We got 2 mid, we
Mid.
got fine. Lazy?
Bro's
Better not be
asleep.
working. You better not be working on Perdition right now, Lazy. Wake the fuck up.
Hey, wake the
Lazy.
fuck up. Hey. You're deafened.
Jesus.
Sorry, I was mid sleep. What's up?
I was
Oh my
mid-sleep.
god.
Shut up. You're not Sans. You're
Abyss.
not Sans.
Where do
Can
we
I not do something?
No, you can't.
You're not Sans. You're not Sans. Okay? You're
He's
fucking
using his
bastard.
special attack.
That's what
According
you
to the
are.
laws, you're not Sans.
Do you know anything
Okay,
about
wait,
this?
wait,
You know
Do
anything
I know
about this?
anything
Lizzie?
about Abyss Tail?
Yes.
Yeah, a bit, I guess.
This
I
guy.
don't know.
This guy. The guy.
It's like
only
Abyss
knows
and
abilities.
Undertale.
Did you even want to be here? I don't know this.
We dragged him in there.
Yeah.
Dragged him by his
Stand
little
by-
fucking dude.
Okay.
We have like
Oh.
another.
Immediate mid.
We have 99 more to go. You still okay? This one. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Reaper.
No, I
Reaper,
think that's
Alter Tail.
the
That's Alter
altar.
Tail.
Alta.
Alta-
I
oh,
don't know.
there-
I know nothing. I
Can I go AFK again?
Sans Betrayal.
You useless.
It's for, he's
Yeah,
from
thanks.
the AU with Dynami.
Who's
Dynamitorial. The song Dynami. Do you know anything anymore?
Is it
Golden?
Dynamic or
You've been in this
Dynamite?
community as long as me, and you know nothing.
Is it Toriel Sans?
Yeah, it's Toriel.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
Alter
okay.
Tail.
okay.
That's what this is from.
This is just a different story spin, basically.
It's literally just a Sorial AU, in my opinion. That's just
Yeah,
all it
okay,
is.
that interpretation is just a Sorial AU. So, I mean, like, it's mid.
Yeah.
Man.
We could argue that Cannon fell as a little bit of a Sorial AU in itself, but
Shut
it
up.
doesn't focus on
Shut
that.
up.
It doesn't focus on that. So
What
let's
is
get
that?
moving on.
Wait.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry. We'll get to that. We'll get to
That's
that.
That's from the Time Kid.
Okay, shut up,
comics.
boy. Shut up, boy.
You wanted me an answer. You wanted an answer, so I gave you one. Shut up. Anyway,
Couple
let's
get a better
continue.
answer. Okay. Anti-era. He's pretty good.
I don't like
I
him.
like him.
I know
I like
nothing
them.
and I don't like it.
I like him. He's funny.
He's pretty goofy.
It's like error swap, but different.
He's stupid.
It's just
Not,
it's just
not really.
It's chill,
It's
era,
just
not
the
really.
error sense.
but chill.
Just
He's
the error
Air
sense.
Sans, but not evil.
Yeah.
He's Air Sans, but not evil.
Ew.
And I like that. I like that. It's
So-
something that's not edgy for once, or even remotely serious.
Okay, arrow sense if you made sense.
Air Sans, if he stayed as Sans.
Fine then.
He's fine.
Is that
I don't
cross?
mind him.
Okay, so far we haven't had any spicy takes, but these have been
That
pretty
is
simple
anxiety
ones.
tail right there. That's anxiety Sans. I do not like this fucker.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
Sans
like
with
him.
either.
anxiety. Okay, so welcome to
Sans
2020.
with no, listen. For the best way I can describe it is that it is Sans with extremely exaggerated cartoony anxiety. To the point it is not even anxiety anymore. It is just like your
It's just comic
stereotypical. Like it's like no, not even. It's just like it. You know how in
He's
cartoons,
scared of everything.
like, anxiety, like how like people that are scared, like they have the extremely
always skittish.
shaky limbs and shit. Like they have the
Shaggy
very
and
tiny
Scooby.
eyes darting everywhere. It's like he's
Yep,
scared
Travis
of
Undertale sense goes into
everything.
thickest.
Classic
And
Sans
the
is
way
great.
that he gets anxiety is by having a nightmare of Kara killing him. That's it. That's like all I can tell you.
thought it was
There's
Omega
not much
Flower.
more.
Oh, if that's how he got it, then
Look, I'm gonna be
Antivirus,
honest,
I
it doesn't
believe.
make much sense
It
because
wasn't
Sans
even
doesn't
really
care.
being killed. It was just seeing a giant Sans
Wait, okay.
face, or
Is-
not Sans
is-
face, Kara face behind him.
is this an AU or an AT?
I don't know. I really
AT.
don't know.
It
AT.
should be an
know.
AT.
The creator of this made an ADHD Sans too, but you know we're gonna.
It makes me so angry that everyone knows anxiety tail, but Scarlet Flare is held back. Nobody knows that.
Because
Am I
everyone's
wrong,
gonna have their
Marco?
tism.
Like, bro, I was in a VR chat world. The creator showed up. Like, literally, there's crowds of people around them. I'm sitting there. Hey guys, do you like Scarlet Rage? Scarlet Rage is such a good song. Did you know that?
I mean,
Well,
the thing is, okay.
Yeah.
You haven't advertised that much, to be honest.
No,
And
no,
here's
no,
the
no,
thing.
No, because I don't need to.
It doesn't matter about advertising. Like, okay, if we look at the VR chat, like the Undertale community in VR chat, they don't know jack shit about like fan games unless you're 13 years old. That's it. Okay.
You know about Icehound though, because that's what Lazy wears all the time in
Okay,
public
yeah.
instances, or that's what he wants to wear. But then again, he's the main writer of Sans and Papyrus in there, so
And the
like,
only reason they get introduced
yeah,
to fan games is because
What
of
about
popular
Papyrus
avatar
with Sans,
creators.
Like,
Hello,
Sans-
maybe.
I don't know. I helped.
You're popular,
but,
yeah.
Yeah. Now we're going on to antivirus.
So wait, we're
I
going
know this
terrible or
one.
low mid?
For anxiety, put him in
Terrible.
fucking terrible. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Terrible.
Shit. Okay.
Antivirus, I don't understand other than the name being
I
pretty
know this
self-explanatory.
one, and
Okay.
I like him.
I don't even think it as a story. The one thing that I believe it was made for was for Sans's read your comments videos from 2016. That's what I think it's from.
Alright,
literally
it is
just
a-
Wait, but
antivirus
Lacey
and
knows
virus
exactly
sense.
what the fuck I'm talking about because I used to watch
Yeah.
them shits all the fucking time in like 2017, 2018. Whenever I was like a wee little lad.
Shut up. Shut up.
Awesome.
We're done with this. Next one. X-Tail.
X-Tail?
there's
I don't mind it.
Good.
I think he's
X-Tail,
fine.
is it an
I
axe?
don't hate it.
Okay. Is this
Good
okay?
at least.
Wait. Fanon or canon?
Yeah,
Friends?
So here's where the debate comes in when it comes to Axtail, right? Because if you know even a little bit about it, it has Franz as a main theme. It doesn't
Canonically?
entirely focus on it.
Okay,
But
can we
it's
remove
there.
it though?
It's very prominent here.
Can we remove it though?
This is your fucking tier list. You made this.
And?
This is yours.
Okay.
And what?
If
We were on call months
Okay,
ago,
listen,
and you
listen.
wanted this to be here.
Yeah, I don't mind Axel.
Hop off
I'm
your
just
high
saying.
horse. Hop off your high horse.
It's
Get the
a-
fuck
yeah,
down.
Look, I'm just saying. Axel Sans is good without the friends part.
Okay. Do you remember the original comic animation where it ended off with Papyrus and Sans meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
base it
that
off
one.
of that. And
Yeah,
the
okay,
official
yeah,
ad.
yeah, yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah,
basing off
okay.
of. The virus, which I really
Yeah.
love the pandemic idea. That was
I
fucking cool.
I really like the concept. Makes Horror Tale actually a lot more ominous than it is. I don't hate Horror Tale, but Axe Tale has a bit more of a more cool concept in my
like
opinion.
a
But
pandemic, quarantine zones. That shit was cool.
yeah, I will say this though: if we were to focus on the whole thing, I don't hate the Fran shit, but I feel like it could have been better if it wasn't there at all. I don't hate it, but it could have not been there.
We're not looking at the French shit though. From what we're looking at, Frisk
Right.
is gone and betrayed Sans. That's what we're
Yeah.
looking at.
And Eliza's just a different human. Anyway, let's continue.
I think it's
Axe
good, yeah.
Tale good. I think it's good.
Put on good.
atmospheric. I like
I
the
don't think
nice
he's
guy
the
design.
peakest. I just think he's fine.
I mean,
well, not
good.
fine.
The official art made for the character. Have you seen the official art for the characters?
The
Yeah.
official Axe Tale Undyne design is fucking peak.
Yeah, like the art really sells X-Tail. For a horror AU, you need
Axe-tail
good
Muffet
horror
and
art.
Ice cream guy.
Like
Yo.
horror tale, the art style isn't really intimidating. It's got a style to it. It's got a style to it, but it's not horror. Axtail's art style really sells it as a horror AU or timeline.
Yeah. I'd put it either in fine or good. Me personally.
I'd say peak. The art really fits the AU. Unique idea. I haven't seen anyone else do with like a pandemic. and
High
shit.
good, low peak.
I'm not really gonna base it off the art. I'm just gonna base it off the story and how the character is. Since that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
art is a big thing in everything with this shit. You know, if
There's
you don't
no
have good art,
songs.
not on character
there are no
development
songs.
now.
There are no songs. That is true. There
The
are no
writing, the writing bases around the whole virus stuff and the main comic stuff, and the ending ties around to the Fran shit. So you're gonna have to dumb it down to peg if you wanna,
songs. I mean, Undyne punching a hole through Sans' skull was kind of cool,
Yeah,
and
Huzzah.
Papyrus giving up on Undyne was also cool.
yeah. Family matters best.
Cathal,
I just see it as fine. Like
I think it's better than
the story. Okay, the story is
Mid-good.
cool. The story is cool. The art is nice.
We all
But
have a
it-
mutual agreement on Fran's not really needing to be there. Then
Yeah,
right?
look, I kind of just ignored it. I was like, okay, like you wanted you wanted to make Sans sad somehow. You know that the big point. Sans is sad. Boo hoo.
At least it's not weird friends in this. It's not weird. but it didn't have to be there.
Yeah, well,
That's fine.
it wasn't really told. It wasn't like, "Oh, I love you." It was more like it's said through. It wasn't really just
It's
told.
not told to you.
Yeah.
It's not told to you. At least that it has.
It's
that
implied.
for it. Very implied, and then the ending flat out confirms it at the
Okay,
end.
yeah.
So, because it's just found out that Eliza is
I'm
Sans
so
and
tempted to
Frisk's
say that.
daughter.
What the fuck?
Sans?
Is
Oh
it?
wait.
Yeah,
Well, that just ruins it.
Frisk, wait. Frisk
Yeah.
left the underground
that's
when
why.
they were
That's
a
what
child,
I said.
right?
That's what I meant to say with Eliza being a different human.
Okay, we're looking at the comic animation, not the friendship after. We're not looking at that. That's mid. If there were 2 Axtales here, I'd put that in mid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
This,
move on.
the one that we all mutually agree would have been the peak of shit, that goes in peak. But if we were to base it around what actually happened, then we're gonna have to dumb that
Wasn't
down
it
to either
unfinished
mid
as
or
well?
fine.
Wasn't it unfinished?
No, it got finished. It got finished. It's finished. It's
Just
done.
Okay. Bill?
Terrible.
Cypher
Man.
Sans.
It finished years ago. Oh,
Better
Bill?
than-
I
Better
feel like
than
it
Anxiety.
exaggerates the Sans personality and the
He's so
mindset
much
of an
better.
extremely powerful character.
It's just Bill Cipher's. Well, actually, there's like 2 versions of Bill. Like one where it's just Sans, but he's Bill Cipher, and one where Bill Cipher takes over Sans. It
doesn't make sense. Why would?
Or makes
why?
a deal with Sans.
Why?
It's odd. I don't like it. I don't like
It's
like
like-
tying Gravity Falls to Undertale. It's like they're 2 different, like whole different things. They don't correlate
Yeah.
in any way.
It's like Alistair Sans. It doesn't make sense. Why?
Exactly. Like fucking Gravity Falls has more ties to Rick and Morty than it does to Undertale. So,
Yeah.
but,
Okay, well,
so we put it in mid because it's better than Anxiety.
Well, I just
Better than anxiety.
I hate. It makes no sense. Anxiety makes no sense as well, but completely
It
different.
makes even lesser sense than Bill, because
Well,
at least
this
there
is-
was like a
this is
version
in
of
the
it that made a
universe.
little bit of sense.
This is in the universe. This is completely different shows and games. No correlation.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on to
Alright,
Bird.
Bird.
Bird gets hated on
Wait,
too
wait,
much.
question.
I don't mind Bird.
I like
Question.
Bird.
Stick your dick up, yeah.
Isn't
Huh?
Bill Sans like not Bill Sans? Isn't like Bill Cipher like a multiversal entity?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
can't he just go to Undertale?
Well,
But why
So
would
technically
he?
why would he? But like exactly, but like
why? Again, it's like
he
why,
goes over anxiety. I'd say because like it could happen if the
why Sans?
writers wanted it to. Goodbye,
There's-
Sans.
there are stronger beings than Sans. Why him?
Ask
Not
the
like he
Horror
takes
Tale
the powers.
writers.
Exactly.
His eye powers. Ask the Horror Tale writers. His eye powers up the core. I don't know, but
No,
like,
his
okay,
eye
Bird.
powers up the core, bro. Fucking eye powered up the core for like 5 seconds. That's it, and then it stopped.
yeah,
Yeah,
it worked.
I don't know.
It
It
worked,
worked. Well, not fully.
but it worked a little bit. Anyway, let's continue. Let's not.
Okay,
I like
but
Let's
Bird.
go to Bird.
Couple made a
Bird
Bird
gets
Couple
hated on
Papyrus. You like Bird Couple,
Yeah.
or did you just make that because you had no ideas?
I made that because I was suggested to make it. Plus, I knew I would get a lot of traction. And I did add my own spin on the design to make it just look like Papyrus with bird feet and a wing, and that's it. Like,
Yee.
I like Bird Sans. He looks
I
cool.
like Bird.
He gets hated on too much. His there's like a Megalovania guitar cover that was like tied to him, and I like it a lot. It calms me down. Makes me feel good. But overall, the AU's not that bad. It's like it kind of reminds me of just the olden days of Undertale AUs, where it was just
Yeah.
adding one new
Yeah, where it
new
was
topic, and
very
it makes
simplistic.
it just stays Undertale, but it adds one extra thing, like Outer Tail, Underswap, all those old shits. It doesn't
Dare I
change
say
everything.
It's a
Well,
classic.
changes a bit too much. It's good. It's old. It's olden day shit. Not everything needs to be edgy and badass in order to be a good AU. Put Birdtail up there. He needs to be up there with at least a gooder peak.
Good.
Oh,
Say
okay.
hi, good.
Put him below Axtail, but in good.
Okay.
It's a classic. It's simple.
Yeah.
It's Boneliest. This I'm confused. Why you put
Only
this in.
is.
Barely anyone knows about Boneliest.
I don't know a lot.
What is
I mean,
Boneliest?
Boneliest doesn't have a story.
It's a soundtrack. It's like a Medea soundtrack video.
So we're gonna have to base our opinions off of that.
No, he
It's
does have
good.
lore. Fracture gave him lore.
You gave him
Yeah,
more?
what is his lore then? Like,
Fracture.
just dumb it down in very quick,
Gave him more.
very quick brackets.
Give me lore, please. I made note
There's
of
like
this
a
guy. I
video.
didn't know anything about him.
They uploaded a video about it, I think.
Okay, summarize it.
I don't know.
Oh
Sans.
my god. Okay,
We're not gonna
unrankable.
talk about the lore then in this video. All right, let's get going.
Let's
All
get
right,
going.
It's
so
literally
Unrankable.
Boneliest
Yeah, we'll
is
put
literally
him
just
in
an
unrankable.
analog core design type
Okay.
thing.
fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
we'll put him in unrankable.
You can rank him based on design, so
That is like, well,
No,
I
no.
do like the design. I do like the
The design's good.
The
The
music-
song's alright. Everything else though, I can't really base
I'd
an
say he's
opinion off of
good.
because I don't know it.
I'd say
for
he's
intimidation.
fine.
For intimidation, yeah.
He's fine.
He's a cool
Chest
design.
tail.
Okay. Hey, wait, he's a
Chest
cool
tail.
design. He's a cool design, but the music could be better, and it's not really expanded. The most you have going through it is the head. Everything else is just sense. And
Yeah.
the bones behind it.
Pretty
but-
sure something
Nah.
else happens, but I'm not sure.
Well, not well known enough. So, chest tail.
Well, we already ranked it.
What?
No, fire.
Chest tail just seems like you fight and it's all in chess.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
classic. Though.
It's Undertale, but you fight in chess. And it's actually
Yeah,
based
you
off
play
of
chess,
all the
you play
intelligence
chess.
of the characters instead of just being like them just shooting, like doing genuine like attack, like they're getting
Yeah.
harder and harder
Okay.
opponents. It's based off
So it's a,
intelligence.
it's a
smart.
simple change.
I like that.
Gas to kick
That's
your
what I
ass,
like
shit.
that. Papyrus loses in 2 turns.
Damn.
Okay, I like that.
Monster Kid breaks the fucking table.
He can't play.
Trilby burns it.
Asgore would be a long fight. If we're going with
Asgore would be intense but calm.
Sans knows a lot, so he's actually the hardest boss. He's very
You're fighting a bot.
Gas, would just be a ton.
Yeah. You're fighting Sprinkles. Sprinkles
Okay,
the
so
chest
what
bot.
are we ranking Chest Tail Sans?
Jerry plays checkers instead.
I'll put him in good. I'd put him in good.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
this
good,
concept.
good.
I like it. Fits with Undertale a little bit
one of
if
the-
they decided to focus on something else.
The only other AU I can think of that doesn't have you fight is Dance Tail, which I think you dance in, which if I'm correct to assume.
I'm pretty
I think
sure
I
they
see
still
it on
attack.
this list. Yeah, I see it on this list. It's
That's the-
next to right there. All right, so
Gothel,
here we
you
go.
like
We
Dance
got
Tail, right?
color stance.
Color Sans.
Gothel,
What is
Oh.
color?
you like dance, right? Does Dance
I know,
Tail fight?
I know jack shit about like
Great,
the fucking
okay.
AU. Like all I
Okay,
know,
making
Sam
an
break
avatar of it,
dances,
though.
Papyrus dance
So
like a
what's-
Spanish woman.
Eh,
What's
Alright,
what's the
but-
story of color?
That was a
I
color
think I
story was
remember it a
so
little
weird.
bit.
It was so
I
weird.
remember it a little bit. It's like a Sans that was like put into like some sort of limbo type space or
You
whatever.
guessed it.
Yeah, but, like,
and then
what-
there was like
what caused it?
Kara, Frisk, Azrael, and someone else tries to go get him out. I think that's how it went. I don't remember. I watched the comic like 2 years ago. I just
Yeah.
don't remember how it went.
I don't
Longer
remember
than
it either.
I know that there was like a basis of just trying to get him out of somewhere. Because he was stuck in like a limbo judgment hall or final corridor for you canon purists. But I don't know. His design looks cool, but there's nothing about souls in correlation to him from what I remember, so I don't get why they're there. I don't get why they made him rainbow. I don't get it.
The limbo idea is
Isn't he an
cool, and
asshole too?
I think he's an ass.
I
I think
think
he's
he's
like
just- he just gets
he
pissed off
acts like
against her a lot.
Cross. He acts like Cross when he has X-Kara in Underverse. Like he acts like him, but more asshole.
he's coming up soon.
So yeah, he's coming up soon, and I'm gonna give out some hot cakes here.
Color Sans. He acts like Sans, but like he's a bit more on
I
edge.
think he's more on
guess.
edge. Yeah,
Yeah, more on edge. But, like
he's more irritable because he's always talking to Gaster, who's an asshole.
yeah, and Color Sans. His lore, I think, is that he got forgotten by literally everyone.
Yeah, and then they're trying to remember. Like, some people are trying to get him. I don't
Gone to the
remember.
core or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but yeah, Croft is coming up here soon, and I'm gonna have a lot to say about it because
Yeah,
I
there's a lot-
have a lot to say about it.
I haven't fully seen TS, but from what I've seen, I don't really like TS. I
Wow,
like the
you're a
original.
dick.
I like the original
TS
Undersword
Undersword-
more.
TS Underswap Sans is just Sans, but he's doing an act to please Papyrus.
Are we doing
So
the
he acts
AU
like a
or Sans?
superhero. The Sans is just Sans, but he acts like a superhero to please Papyrus. That's just adding an extra
Cheers,
bit
Matters,
to
brother.
normal Sans to make him it motivates him to act like Papyrus. I say in
So
quotation
from
marks.
what I've heard from a lot of people, including Cathal, really good writing, correct?
Yep.
Good writing.
TS Underswap is
Okay.
really good.
I've also seen the fan game. That shit does look really peak. The fan game. I don't know if it's official or not, but I assume it's official.
It is.
That's where I got my Shears idea for Dress Up Carnage. I was like, oh, right, as goes Toriel. Shit, he probably has a pair of shears you can use as knives.
The Sans,
What's Dress Up
I
Carnage?
like him. I like him. No, we didn't include Dress Up Carnage in
Even
here.
if it's still
Better
under
my
Dress Up,
AQ
I think
though,
it should
so
get a
like,
rank
yeah.
I want to say good to peak.
I'll put him in good or peak.
I would put him in peak.
He's really
Peak or
good.
good, yeah.
Really good.
We getting a first peek? First peek?
We're first peak.
We're gonna go first peak. We're getting our first peak. Something we can all agree on and not get hate comments in the comments for. Let's go.
Well, I
Yeah.
VR chat players, don't worry.
Season 1.
All right.
Season 1 cross. Okay.
I'm holding myself back on this one.
Are we all ready to listen to Pillar?
His motivations were not aligned very well.
I feel like his reaction to his motivation was over the top.
Yes, I gotta restore my AU by killing literally everyone else. Yeah, that's so Sans, guys.
Carthel, can you please say something? I don't want to scream in the camera. I don't want to scream at the camera yet. I don't know.
Cathal?
If there was a rank below terrible, he would so much fit in there.
There is.
But not greeners. He doesn't fit to be in the greeners.
He's not
He's not that bad.
Alright.
He's not that bad. But he's so bad below terrible.
Alright, let's slowly open the door for Pillar. Alright, come on in, Pillar.
Okay, alright. This is where I say the most
Closes the door.
hot take, spiciest opinion I can ever give in relation to the Undertale AU community, and I will say it right now. I fucking hate Underverse. I fucking hate it. I do not like it at all.
Shit.
I hate it so much. It is not good. I do not like it. And there's so many reasons for that, but I'm going to focus all on my reasons on why I don't like Cross. He's true. Like, I don't hate Jakai. Just before anyone says that, I don't hate Jakai, but I will say this. Jakai tried way too fucking much to try and make him act like Naruto. I don't fucking get it. He does not act like Sans in the slightest bit, and his lore makes little to no sense in so many regards. I don't get it. I don't get why he acts the way he does, and I don't get why his motivation is to get rid of every universe to get his own back. And then he finally realizes in season 2 why that all of that wasn't a good idea. I don't like. And it took that long.
Like, killing people is bad?
Desperation.
Listen. Here's what I'll say now. It's like Jakai tried making Sans without the glitch part.
True.
Okay.
That's what Cross is.
I'd say what
Think
Cross.
about it.
I'd say what Cross has going for him. The X like event. Like, how do I say it? The X like possession and like deleting.
Oh yeah, his ability. Yeah.
That was decent. That was at
I'd say
least
just put him at mid or fine. He's okay at that.
low
Season
mid.
1 Cross goes in low mid.
Low mid.
Season 2
Okay.
Cross is bullshit. And I know that's dumb for me to say because the season ain't even finished.
Okay,
But from what all the episodes we've seen as of recording this video right now, he fucking sucks. He's useless as shit.
I like
He's
season.
so fucking useless.
I watched. Okay, Underverse isn't strong for writing. Its animations and fights are really good. That's what I mainly watch it now for.
I agree.
Season 2 Cross.
Mary, you're being too nice with the fights. They're
I
not
am.
that great.
This is okay. Underverse is the
They cut
first.
the fight off.
Underverse is the
Go
first.
talk.
Hey, listen, faggots, listen. The Underverse is the first animation to have Nightmare properly fight.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the first time we've ever seen him actually fight, and him like shapeshifting and manipulating you throughout the battle.
But
is
this
a
ain't
really
about
cool idea.
Nightmare.
Okay, but even so, you can't lie. All Underverse battles kind of fucking suck because they only last a minute.
the
The fights
But damn, are they
genuinely
action-packed.
last a minute, but the reason they last so long is because they cut off the fight to make this character sit still and talk.
I mean,
Welcome
the
to Dragon Ball.
fight scenes also really have.
Yes, Dragon Ball, and
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is such a fucking. I don't
I like
know.
Dragon Ball
I
for
don't
the
hate
actual
Dragon Ball. I
genuine
want to
development of the
I want to watch Dragon Ball a little bit, but I don't. I also don't because
Why
I
the
figure
fuck
I'm
is
gonna get
Ash
bored watching
Ketchum in the
fights.
list? Wait. What?
Where?
We don't talk
What
about
the
that's
the
fuck?
not Ash Ketchum.
original Dragon Ball.
That's not Ash Ketchum.
Ness?
Listen, this wasn't my decision. Lazy over here, when he wanted to make this tier
You
list,
just-
said he wanted to include Ness Sands.
Ness.
Oh, Ness. Okay.
It's Ness. We're putting him in unrankable immediately because
Ash
none of us
fucking
know him.
Ketchum.
None of us know. I don't know anything
I
about.
want.
Y'all
Can
never played
we
Earthbound?
put season 2 cross in terrible? I don't.
Well, like, your reasoning was just
He's not worse than season 1. Shut up.
yeah,
He is worse than season 1.
He's
Nah,
not.
I feel like he's an
What
improvement.
value has Cross brought to the table so far?
fucking up Nightmare.
Redemption arc.
Was yeah? I
He
think
didn't
Cross
fuck up
was just trying to make
anybody in
amends.
season 2.
Yeah,
He
he
gets
did in
sprung up
season
by
1.
error and gets punched in the face by himself.
He fucked up. Actually, he fucked up Nightmare. Unless that was season 1. No, that's season 2.
No, the Nightmare didn't get. Nightmare
fucked
got
up
fucked up
Killer.
by Dream.
Killer
What?
kinda fucked-
Cross helped.
Barely.
Oh yeah, also,
Barely.
the killer fight scene was badass. Killer vs. Cross, even though Gaster intertwined, that's still cool, especially the arm break.
Guys, are we rating the character, or are we just looking how well he contributed to fucking Underverse? What?
Exactly, like,
Okay, I want to say as a
you-
character, he knows he fucked up and he's trying to make amends and fix what he did.
I'd say he's an improvement
Nah.
from season 1, I'd say,
I've
you
written
know?
several characters that are just like that.
Because for me,
I don't.
I see that this Cross, season 2 Cross, I like him more than season 1 because he's not like, I'm gonna destroy every universe. You know, he's more
Above- I want to say
Sans-ish.
above color. Just a little left of color. Or
Low
high
fine.
mid.
Low fine, I say.
Low
Oh,
fine.
And fuck you,
Lo-fi.
Killer.
I like
Yeah,
lo-fi.
I hate you all. Anyway, let's
What is this
continue
fella?
with Dance Tail. This will cool
Dance
me
Tail.
down.
Okay, let's assume.
Fine.
Let's assume in Dance Tale you fight by dancing.
Yeah, I want to say it's always a dance fight.
No, it's DDR. Shut up. It's DDR.
It's
That's
totally
what it is.
okay.
Pumpkin.
Shut up! Get out of this call now! All right, let's just do fucking fly by with Dance right now because we
You
there's not a
just-
whole lot.
Now!
Yeah, just good, I guess.
Put him in
Well,
the same
good.
tier as maybe. Put him in mid. Put him in mid. I feel like he's mediocre. He's not terrible. He's not terrible, but he ain't good enough
Because
to
of
be
the
up
thing
there
that
with
Dance
fucking
fights kinda-
anti-air and
I
bowlingness.
like.
Low fine again.
Yeah, low fine.
Yes.
I mean, it's a classic. It's simple. Again, like it's just dancing. Yeah, there's not much else to it.
Yeah.
Now we got modern decadent society.
I
R.I.P.
know
Decadent
it's
society.
I know
R.I.P.
nothing educated.
I think he's fine.
R.I.P. Decadent society.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna say something, okay? You know these two decadent societies right there, right?
Uh huh.
You might kill me for this, but they're just an Underfell take.
I know nothing about
That's
educated.
all they are. That's
No,
all
no,
they're
no,
gonna
this-
be, and you
I'm
can't
not
change my
mad.
mind.
I'm
There's
not mad at
swap.
that. Swap with a
swap,
different
bro.
name.
I don't care that they're swap full swap. It is just, it's the Undertale cast, but they're fell. Sure, they're swap full swap. I don't see much difference in them really, in their characters.
Careful. That's the old design. The new design, they have an entirely different lore. I'm pretty sure something about.
Well, at this point, I don't think Carthel's ever going to be able to find it because Decadent Society got wiped from the internet, so we
Oh,
can't
yeah.
be finding it anymore.
So, well,
well,
It's canceled. You can't really find much about it anymore.
unrankable then for the new one. Old though.
Old
no,
one.
the new one.
Old
has,
one
like,
is the one with Sentence. Sentence is a banger ass song. I will
the
say
new one
that
has
right there.
sentence too.
I think it was a different version of it where it didn't really sound like Dissension anymore.
I guess, yeah.
So only you two really know about this.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
go away then. Come
I
on.
like Legacy. Legacy is pretty cool. It's an Underfell take, and it's not a bad one. It doesn't change too much. It kind of mostly gives them the Swapfell character fucking personalities. Like Decayed Society Sans X, very similar to Swapfell Papyrus and shit. You know the drill. But they don't include weird stuff in there. But I'll put him in fine or mid, one or the other.
Lazy.
Hmm?
Only you and Pillow know about this, so where you putting it?
Wait. Why are we ranking the old version and then not ranking the new version?
Because there's nothing about it
The
that we
new
can...
version,
There
there's
is.
not much we can
There
find anymore.
is.
Then what?
Then
Only you know about it
speak.
then. Only you know about it, Lazy.
Okay, speaking. Basically, he's like your average like dad, I guess. Like the new one, the new Sans is like he's like trying to make money and shit, so he can help Papyrus and himself to
Oh god,
live
Delta.
So
and
Fallen
shit.
Stars role reversal.
And he makes dark puns and stuff like that, immature puns. blah, blah,
Fallen Stars
blah.
role reversal is what this is then.
He's
He
a New
sells,
Yorker.
He sells crack. I'm kidding. He doesn't.
What?
I'm kidding.
Hey.
You're not selling this
He
real well.
smokes.
No
That's
wonder. Hey, I don't fucking know, bro.
It's for horses!
We're keeping it unrankable. If only one person knows about it, then it's just whatever. they
Delta.
say. Delta, though.
Delta Sands.
Everyone
Fucking
knows
awesome.
Delta.
I feel
Fucking
like
awesome.
Yeah, I feel like Delta does respect canon.
Classic.
I hate. Okay, not gonna specify names, but someone in his Discord server said that he made just as much sense as the last breath of DTLG did. It pissed me the fuck off.
No.
No.
The only thing I would be mad about on Delta is this sudden ability to travel through timelines.
Yeah. Weird.
That
I think
That
he was
no.
always able to do that, but he was.
Wait,
I think he was always able to do that
guys,
because he did
guys,
it at the end of
That was removed. That was removed from his new lore.
Oh, okay.
from his new lore.
Then I see no
His
issue.
new lore.
Vital Tail is an entirely different thing from Ultra Tail.
Oh yeah, that's an animation that's
It's
being
still
made, no?
Delta Sands?
Yeah, it's the new. Yeah, Delta.
Yeah, it's a
Sans,
new
that's
animation.
his series. It's the new one.
Okay, then if it fully respects canon, I like.
We're basing off new then? Okay.
It
However,
Well, I
literally
don't
has
know a
the,
lot about
it
the
literally
new
has
shit,
the icon
then.
of the new version.
yeah, but this is Delta. That's true.
But it's a
Never mind.
classic. They're cool.
It's classic. He
scenes
dies.
on
Afterwards,
Underverse.
like, hey, last resort, take the bravery soul.
Bravery
Uses it,
Soul is
kills
never
him.
used for anything.
Well, then again, I wonder what Delta Sands would have been like if he had patience instead of bravery.
He's gonna start doing dancing
He
ballet.
fucking stops time.
With more patience.
That's integrity, asshole.
He fucking stops
So
time.
same thing.
Same thing.
Shut up.
What, you
Anyway,
wanted to pull a knife? Fucking lethal
Delta's
dude.
good. I like Delta.
Delta? No, put him in peak. What the fuck are
Put
you
him on
doing?
peak, yeah.
Put him in
I
peak.
like
Put him in
Delta.
peak.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Delta's
Sorry.
good.
Awesome.
Over TS. Over TS.
Over TS?
Over
Okay.
TS, yeah.
Shit.
Over
Sorry.
TS, yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
Delta peak.
That's
Is that-
distrust
Like
down there. That's
Golden, you should make
distrust.
Delta.
Normal, not distrust. Distrust.
I don't like distrust. I don't like both of them. I don't like any distrust.
Distrust is like disbelief. They're swapped.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
like it. I like original
Unlike what
disbelief.
distrust advertises itself to be. Anyway,
I don't like
No,
distrust.
Distrust.
enough shade towards distrust. Let's rank distrust. This is, I
Unlike
think, the most
distrust,
modern
distrust is
rendition of
finished.
Yeah, that's a modern rendition.
it. At least it ain't being hot potatoed all over the fucking
Yeah.
place. Anyway,
I can send a song if you want to listen to it.
No,
You
we
guys
don't have
dislike the
time.
video
we
because
don't
of
have
that elf.
time. We don't have time. Look at how many stances we have left.
Sorry, I was looking at the time.
We are only we're like a 16th of the way there. Fuck you. Anyway,
I'd say he's
I
fine.
say put
If he's-
distrust in fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, mid. Put dumb him down a bit because
Put him
he's
in
not better
mid.
than disbelief. You cannot tell me
Is
otherwise.
this
Disbelief.
the same as disbelief. So I don't think.
No, I
don't
like
think
this
people are
belief.
good.
I like this belief.
Disbelief is better in every retrospect.
I like disbelief more.
Is this the meme?
Yeah, it's distrust
How can you
too.
say
This is
it's
the one
better
that
How can you say it's better in literally every aspect when it's literally the same character?
Because it's Papyrus.
What's
because
the
it's
difference?
Papyrus.
What's
Because
the
it's a fi-
difference?
So
Papyrus
are
is
you on
better.
team?
It's an
Are,
AT
are
at
you
that
on
point.
team
It's an AT.
Underswap Sands is the exact same as Undertale Papyrus, or
I'm not
are you
the
not?
exact same. Shut the fuck up. I hate
That's
that
what you
guy.
just said.
who was
That is what you
swinging?
just said.
Calm
That is what
down.
you just said.
Calm the fuck down.
Technically.
Han, you wanted
yeah.
it to be spicy. I don't want to know what you're talking about.
I didn't want shouting. I wanted debates. You don't go in a
Yeah.
courtroom
Oh,
and start
Pillar.
screaming at the other guy.
No, look, I wasn't yelling at Pillar. I was talking about, like, I fucking hate this one guy. That fuck.
Go on.
Pillar, what were we talking about? It was in the Scarlet Flare dev server, no?
Yeah.
On some
they
fucking server.
said-
Oh my god.
Distrust Sands is a bit more angry than Disbelief Papyrus is, and I feel like Disbelief Papyrus does the anger shit better. That's
Disbelief
me.
goes from last chances to alright, I'm done with you.
Why are you just fucking...
What?
Bro's on a hit list.
Hey, take these off! Take them off now! Take them off now! We're not there yet, you dick!
Sorry, I was given a hit.
Put him back!
I
Alright,
think
so...
Industrial Sense is fine based on...
It's
the
two
modern
better than
lore.
one. Isn't
Choose
two a
the
meme?
funny one with cheese. And it's where the fucking ouch meme that I sent you like a year ago came
Okay,
from.
guys, this is where we either put him up on good because the fan game is actually funny, or put him down with the greeners to save our fucking image because of the creators. We have a little dilemma here.
Yeah!
Wait.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
fine.
There we go.
Oh, that's all.
Now there's no issue.
Unrankable. We don't. Hey,
You guys are welcome for that.
Hey, no,
cancel button. Don't
Sega Sonic is
click
fine.
unsubscribe yet, please. Don't click the unsubscribe button, please. We need our money.
Cartel. At the time of recording this, how many subscribers do you have?
Maybe 420. Maybe.
check.
I'm checking.
Okay.
It might be
Okay,
like
guys,
around
we
there.
gotta speed this up, guys. We gotta really speed this up. Dream.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh
Wonderverse
no.
Dream. Okay.
Oh, guys.
I remember when me, Carthel, and I don't remember
What,
if
guys?
Mary was there, but
wait.
I was there.
we got
I was
into an
there.
argument.
Well,
with-
why
we got
is-
into
why
an
is he
argument with
here?
someone on whether or not Dream is a Sans or not. I say
He's
that.
not
Oh
a
my
Sans.
God,
He's not
fucking look
supposed
at
to
him.
be here. He's not supposed to be here. He's not a Sans.
He's not a Sans.
He's not-
Right.
he's
a
not supposed to be
He's
here.
not a Sans. He's not a Sans. He's not a Sans. He just took the body of Underswap Sans. That's all he did. It's not a Sans though. That's the lore. I'm not shitting
Terrible,
you.
terrible,
That's the lore for it.
terrible.
Put him down in the fucking bottom of the barrel. I don't fucking care, bro. Put him in the
No
bottom of the
fucking
barrel.
way.
Greeners like this. Greeners like this. Or put him
no
in terrible if
fucking
you
way.
feel generous.
I mean,
Put him in terrible if you feel generous.
the fact that Nightmare and Dream of Sands it could have been done better, but the
Could've been done better, but
not.
they're so mid.
They say that the creator says that they're not. Despite Nightmare being Nightmare is claimed to be blending in with all the other Sands, and Dream Sands took the body of Underswap.
Here's the I like the versus thing. It's simple, but like
Negativity versus positivity, yeah.
doesn't make the characters better.
I thought they were given
That doesn't make it better.
this is what I heard. This is what I know from the lore of Dreamtale is that the goddess of the fucking AU, right? She decided to go to Underswap for I don't know why. Met Underswap Sans, was like, oh, I like you. I'll use your body to host these two forces of nature. Bing. We have Underswap Sans, we have Dream Sans, and we have Nightmare now, right? The reason why is just because the goddess liked Underswap Sans, and that's why. I don't like that, and then it's just like the big tree apple give power. What I don't get that. It's not Undertale at all. It does not have any relevancy
It's not
without looking like
Undertale,
Sans.
But it ties itself too much to Undertale, and then the creator doesn't want it to be tied to Undertale anymore, despite the name being titled Dreamtale.
And the weirdest part,
Underswap
right?
Sans in his lore.
Look,
Can we
and
speed this up?
At that point, you call it
We're done,
Dream's Tale.
I mean,
I-
are we ranking this as low as Alpha Tail though?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
are.
Just
I
terrible.
feel like
no,
Yes.
just terrible.
Dream,
Just put it
like
in terror.
Dreamtale, could have worked. You know,
Because at
it
least
didn't
it's
add too much.
neat.
I mean, it
The
could have
build
worked
to
as its own
story
thing.
Isn't good. But
If they did
it
what
itself is
Inktail and
nice.
Airtail did, then it would have been better. But no.
I mean, look, they had a cool concept. Sure, okay, I hate the idea that, Goddess sees Underswap Sans and decide to make him his body as the host for these two fucking guardians, the weakest monster, two guardian. Okay, you know, but they had these goddess. And these, I think there were multiple gods, you know, and they could have done something with it. Like, maybe there's a war, an inner conflict. I don't know the details. I don't know why it's only Cream and Nightmare. Did the goddess just fucking die? Like,
Did they dip?
yeah, did they just leave?
I'll see y'all later.
It's like, well,
Anyway,
Alpha Tail, there is a
dream
goddess
of
that
it?
created
Damn.
everything, but she's never there.
Let's put him in terrible. Let's move on. Let's move on
Here
to
we go with the
psychosis.
biased opinions. Here we go with
Okay.
the biased opinions.
Let's go with psychosis.
Dilly trust.
Psychosis.
Dilly trust.
Dilly trust. Yeah,
Okay.
Dilly trust.
All right, Dilly Trust. This is something I know about, technically.
Do we save ourselves?
Unrankable.
Do we
So-
save ourselves?
Where'd it go?
Do we save ourselves?
No. You're not
You did it
allowed
with
to have a
distrust
biased
too.
opinion. Sorry. Anyway,
It's not even a
entire
bias.
thing
it's
is-
just
This
bias.
entire thing is
I don't care
biased.
What we did with
Right.
distrust too.
I
Is
don't
it-
care if you hate Distrust or anything. I'm gonna go based off of how he is in his character development.
Which one?
Because they changed it. Oh,
Which one?
Pre-leak, the one with the swords. Put that into the lowest rank possible.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Damn, I like him.
Put that shit down.
Better,
I don't like.
better.
Shut up. I don't like
Also,
swords.
no, you
I don't
don't.
like swords. Sorry, bro. I don't like sands with purple swords. My bad. Anyway,
Please. Still
Dilly
in the
Trust.
spotlight is acceptable.
okay, slot in the spotlight. Yeah, it's kind of.
That sells it.
That's like the only good thing about it, though.
That might sell it a little bit more than Alpha, though.
But it's
Okay,
greeners.
yeah, yeah.
Greeners like it. Greeners like it. Put that shit down. Bottom of the barrel. No one fucking cares.
Okay, Dilly Trust. Sans, he actually goes through like a character development. Like he has like I don't know how to
Psychosis.
say it, but it's just like it's not psychosis. That's just the icon of Dilly Trust. But he has like it's like he acts like Sans, but like they don't bend it in a way where it doesn't make sense. Like he actually has things happen to him, blah blah blah, all this shit, and it affects him in a way that makes sense. So I'd say he'd get fine, low fine at best, but either
I haven't
mid or
listened
good. I don't know.
to the. I haven't really listened to the new music for it. I will say
This is fire.
the art, this Psychosis art, and the newer one where he has like hands coming up his waist for Sans. That the art's banger. The art is really good. Finality, I didn't like Finality, to be honest.
That's okay.
It's not I didn't like it.
It's
just-
okay.
Mm,
And
Not a lot of people did.
When it comes to music, I prefer pre-leak over Dilly Trust.
I prefer Papyrus Encounter over Psychosis. I'm gonna be real.
Thanatos. Is Thanatos?
I don't
No.
like Thanatos, but
Thanatos is
Papyrus
pre-leak.
Encounter is
I
pretty good.
call Thanatos pre-leak because that's all it is, in my opinion.
I don't like
Do you hear-
Thanatos / pre-leak, but Papyrus Encounter is pretty fucking
I
good.
think Dilly Trust should get either low good or just fine, because like it actually like it.
There's
makes sense,
effort.
I guess.
Dilly's
has
fucking.
effort.
There's
Dilly's,
effort.
They tried
Dilly's-
making. Yeah, they're
Dilly's
trying to make
bad.
it make sense.
Dilly's fucking it, but there's effort.
Yeah,
I guess.
Is DTLG on
that's
here?
it.
There's
Details
Alright.
is not on here.
Yeah, that Sans is somewhere.
no.
I forgot.
Frost
I
Peak
don't
is-
see him.
Classic Sans is
Classic goes up
great.
there.
All right,
Classic Sans
Epic
is the
Tale.
best one. Now I
Let's
got
focus
Epic Kill.
entirely on game.
Calm down, people. One at a time, please.
Okay, okay.
Epic.
Do you like
Cowboy.
Dragon Ball?
Comic up it, amazing.
It's fine.
It's fucking hilarious.
Good.
Comic
I
Epic
didn't
doesn't-
read the comics, but it is pretty good.
Doesn't Epic
From what I saw.
die? Doesn't
Yeah.
Epic just get annoyed
Yeah.
that he dies? Like, fuck. Like,
Dude, he
No,
hates
like
the fact that he's
literally, he
literally
gets
immortal.
blasted by something, and I'm pretty sure he like as he's dying,
He gets hit in the eye.
he's in the blast. I'm pretty sure, or something like that. Or
Yeah.
he's in a
Yeah, he's
void,
hoping he's gonna
and then
die.
he's just sitting there in the blast, and he's like, "Man, I fucked up."
I like his writing.
Yeah, it's
Except,
fine.
okay, now
Epic
Canon
Tale-
doesn't say
Epic-
bro.
Epic
The fans
Tale
ruined
does
it.
what-
The fans ruined it. I'm gonna be honest. The fans ruined it.
Another
And
Canon
they did it, like-
Underverse. Epic Tale did what Underverse couldn't do.
Canon,
Yeah,
Canon doesn't say bro 24/7, yeah?
Yeah,
no.
he's just more.
No, that's what everyone did to him. Now we got my boy right
Autofell.
there. I see him.
Yeah, out of sorry.
Fuck you! Come
I mean, he's
on, we
not
all
wrong.
agree
I mean-
he's good.
He's
mean, he's
good. He's one of the better.
is
He's
good.
one of the better outer shits.
Okay, but like Mary's kind of like not wrong. It is Outerfell, and it's stated to be an Outerfell take.
It is, but I don't. It is an Outerfell take, but it is not going to be called Outerfell in my presence. You fucking dick.
Well, I'm calling it.
It's like how the Canon
Outerfell.
the society is not gonna be called Underfell.
What?
Oh, I'm still gonna stand on this hill.
No! No! No!
Okay, so Fallen Stars.
No!
Good
I think
music.
Fallen Stars is fine based on
Good aesthetic.
Very good.
facade.
Very good music. Very unique on Outerfell lore.
Music is art is usually peak. A lot of
Designs are good. Designs are really good.
good fan made
OSC's
stuff.
great.
Well, most
great.
questionable thing are the sprites, but
The sprites, the old sprites are supposed to be 12E styled. That's why they look like that.
he's just all around
But
good.
they don't. The one thing I will say that annoys me about Fallen Stars is the designs don't stay consistent in art. They always
Oh,
switch
yeah,
it
guys,
up, and it's
check
really
GC, bro.
odd.
Check
Guys, this is
GC.
Dilly
Do I
Trust.
want to?
What the hell?
What the fuck is that?
That's Dilly Trust.
No, it's not.
No,
I don't.
no.
It's not. I swear it's
It's
not.
not official, but it's something.
Fallen Stars is really good. Very good. I'm content with it being in good and not peak. I'm
Cathal, you've
content
been
with that.
quiet a lot, Cathal. Come on. What's
Oh.
your views on Fallen? What's your views
On
on Fallen?
Fallen?
Boy, you've made like 3
Like
stars.
I know the lore ish, right? Pillar has explained it to me,
Pillar.
right? And I don't know what to really think of it because okay, it's outer, right? Asgard has gone rogue. He's bro's mental, right? Dictator and everything. And Sans paranoia. Papyrus is, I would just say, Underfell Papyrus at this point. You know, it is. There's nothing much to say about it. I mean, if we ever get an Underfell, put him right beside Fallen Stars. I would just say, like, those two are just comparable when it comes to quality. Even though Underfell, I would
I
prefer
think
more.
Fallen Stars Papyrus is very similar to Underfell Papyrus now. Or like Fallen Stars Papyrus is very similar to Underfell Papyrus now because Underfell Papyrus got so many updates that improved him to the point where they're both almost the exact same.
Yeah.
Which I'm not against. Like Underfell got updated, Fallen Stars didn't. Fallen Stars ended up being what Canonfell practically got teased to be years ago.
Yup.
That's what it is now, which I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that. Makes
All
me like
around good.
Underfell a bit more too. It's good, very good, very good.
Okay, Fatal.
Fatal
I'm
Error.
not a fan of the really OPs, but I fucking love Fatal. Fatal's cool. I love him.
It depends on the lore version that we're talking about. For
I'm talking
me.
about the comic.
The comic, yeah.
The comics.
Yeah,
Good, very
yeah.
The style.
Ripping off Error's arm.
That I love that.
That was weird.
I fucking love that.
That was
Finally,
weird.
Error got fucked for once.
good. Yeah, not a lot of people like doing the.
It was weird when it happened, but I will admit it was cool. Does it make sense a whole lot? Not really.
Error's actually scared of someone for once.
He was scared of someone other than himself.
Damn.
And like Fatal, Gaster constantly fucking him over mentally. His personality being just completely fucked up and deranged. I mean, that's a lot of Sanders nowadays, but
So
with him,
color stands on a budget. Okay.
Yeah.
Color stands like glitchy.
I
Made by Crayon Queen too, isn't it?
Oh no.
Is this made by? Is it Fatal Error made by Crayon Queen? I very much remember it
Yeah,
being
I'm pretty
that.
sure.
Yeah. So Crayon Queen made, to what I recall, Air Sans, Fresh Sans, Fatal Error, and I think Geno, right?
Yeah.
No wonder why the full like whole lore thing of Geno turning the Fatal, turning the Error ever even was conceptualized by people. Because goddamn.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I know we're not at Geno yet, but like I'm just gonna say that Geno's kind of mid.
Geno, yeah. Geno's
Yeah,
not
like-
gonna look up.
He doesn't.
He's a
he doesn't act
classic.
like Sans.
I mean, would Sans act like Sans if he was stuck in limbo, dead for several years?
Because he doesn't
I don't think
care.
I mean, Error doesn't
cares-
act like Sans, and you defend
whatever.
his fucking ass. So, what do you gotta say
He
there?
literally lets everyone die for trying to do something about you when you're going to fucking destroy the timeline. But even then, Sans literally states that he doesn't fucking care. So
Have
if
you
he's
guys seen-
stuck in limbo, why would he care?
Have you seen that design where it's Gino except he's like half fading? Like that
I don't
black
really
and white
like it,
half
to be
fading.
honest.
I like that style.
I don't like
that
it, to
design.
be honest.
I like it better
I
than
feel like
this
it's
one.
doing too much. I feel like it's doing too much. For me, anyway.
But okay,
That's
well,
my.
we ready?
I know which one you're talking about. Is it Dan's?
Yeah, Dan.
Dan's one. I don't like that one because I feel like it's trying to do too much. His error design ain't really all that great either. But
Yo, Dan always does the weirdest shit. I'm gonna be honest, like his art style.
his Reaper Sans is quite
Yeah, all the
literally
designs that he's
Grim
made is
Reaper from
kinda-
Puss in Boots.
Hold on, let me.
I'm not even kidding. Has the same yellow bandages and black cloak.
Okay,
and
Taylor!
shit. It's the same thing.
Okay, people, please. We weren't even supposed to get to Gino yet. Fatal.
Anyway,
I like Fatal.
I guess he's okay.
Fine to good.
Fine to good. Cathal?
He's like one of the few senses where I could not give a fuck about. Like I do not care about him at all. I could not. I don't
Okay.
hate him. I don't
By the way,
like him. I look at him
love looking at
and I
shitty
go
self-balancing
like,
fatal shit.
and I go like, why were you made? How were you made?
Here's Horrorfell Dust Tale by Dennis Tick.
No.
Horrorfell Dust Tale
Stop!
by Dennis Tick.
Is that swap fell or fell swap?
No, Scarlet Flare.
Is spell swap. It's
Scarlet
spell
Flare.
swap. No, it's not.
It's Scarlet Flare.
Scarlet Flare.
Spell swap, you ass! That's spell swap. And we all agree Swapfell's better than this fuck, so we're putting it in the lower tiers. Okay? Putting it in one of the lower tiers. I don't care where.
Greeners
it's
love
just
that.
Not better than
Greeners love
Swapfell.
that.
Oh.
That bad?
Yeah.
He's that
Really?
bad. He's that bad.
Really?
Yeah, because
He holds his brother by a leash.
off of this, and you know what theme Spell Swap Gold was gonna have until they changed it.
Okay. Emerald.
Is
The only thing I know about Emerald is Papyrus
The
in this
casino-
game.
The Sans is a casino owner, and he's like, and I think in the most modern rendition with the model that Carthel's the newest Spell Swap Emerald Papyrus is based on.
Yeah.
He's a mafia boss that owns a casino. They added mafia boss to him, and Papyrus is his little goon, I think.
I feel like it would have worked better without Mafia Boss.
I mean, look at him. Like, if you see it the full image, you can see Mafia Boss all over his body, man. Like
Yeah.
he's very big, but to be fair, it was Dan that drew it. So like,
Yeah.
I can't.
Check the M's.
I can't
oh my
see.
god!
I can.
You,
I
you see
can't.
what I mean by
Use
Dennis?
nice.
Like his style's weird.
You know, we established to keep it civilized. So for casino works for Sans, especially a fell version. I mean, his cap, you know, he's
Like
even
money.
his visor also. You know how his visor is.
Oh yeah, sure.
I had a visor to this designer, but the casino part works. The mob boss part, that
His casino
Nah.
part works because Papyrus likes money. He likes money in a lot of Swapfell shits, and Sans likes money in here.
well,
So
but-
They like
he-
money.
he-
Put
he's
them in
money.
Pikachu.
Yeah, he's I'd say put him in fine. It's good.
Fine.
He's all right.
lazy
He's
couple.
all right. He's all
I'd
right.
put him also at fine.
Okay.
He's all right. He's got
Emerald.
cool lore. He
Papyrus
ain't the
Emerald
main
famous.
focus.
Emerald thing.
Sorry, I'm busy looking at featuring Sans, bro.
No,
It's
you're
true.
not.
Too many
Sorry,
fines.
check the M's. Look, featuring Sans
Now
is
we
really
got-
good.
Stop!
Just
Send him to
no.
me. Put him in the GC, you ass.
No.
Put
Lazy.
him in the
you
GC, you ass.
useless fuck.
Stop sending him to me. Anyway,
Time
Okay,
kid.
fine.
now we
Okay.
got
Here we
them.
go.
Female Sans from Time
Oh.
Kid. And
What?
unlike what people think with this one, it's not
Wait,
making,
wait,
making
wait,
Sans
wait.
have giant boobs.
Wait,
okay?
wait.
It's
No,
just
no, 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 no.
generic female Sans.
Okay.
Did you say, wait. Female Sans from Time Kid. From Time Kid. Is the AU called Time Kid?
No, it's called Quantum
So,
Tail,
the-
but calling
Okay.
it Time Kid simplifies it because
The-
they're all
the
time
Time Kid
travelers that
AU,
are
like-
children.
Look,
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
that's the
shit
Time
about
Kid.
Quantum Tales. That's the thing.
Neither do I.
Quantum Tail is it's just all the characters are all like
Smart.
kids, and they're very smart and they can time travel. And Fem was made. Fem is not fully related to it, but they're drawn a lot in comics together because, Quantum Tail's the main thing. So I just tie it to them because they have canonical relationships.
Okay. Fly
Anyway.
possession.
That Sans is practically just classic Sans, but female. You can put them in there, I guess.
They're
I
a
don't
kid,
fucking
though.
care.
I don't know.
They're not a kid.
Flowy
They're
possession.
not. They're an adult. They're an adult. Fem is an adult.
Okay.
It's just female
Full
Sans.
adult.
It's just female Sans.
Yeah.
There's
Don't put them in
plenty of them.
peak, so you can put them in mid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not terrible.
Cross is better.
Possession.
Oh, here it is.
Awesome.
Cross is better.
This is an old one. This is an old.
Yeah,
I like
it
possession.
seems like something that could happen.
At the day and age that this was made, this was badass. But now, I
Kinda
don't
makes
know.
no sense.
It's beta.
Icebound.
It's beta Icebound.
Icebound did the Sans and Flowey shit better. Icebound did the Sans and Flowey shit better. You know.
Gotcha.
And speaking of Icebound, there they are right there. Until
So-
unless this fucker moved it while I wasn't looking.
The design.
Design is boring.
It's a classic though. Let's judge it by how it was back then. Now it's
But
mid.
Background was
now
cool
it's
as hell.
mid. But how it was back then, it was kind of. Even then, it was a little boring. Like it was just like Sans not wanting to fight you, but Flowey making him. No. Wasn't really all. The more you think about it, the more it's like. Don't know.
Flowey is a psychotic little shit.
Yeah, but even then, he didn't make anyone force. He didn't force anyone to fight you.
Manipulated them.
He didn't do that.
Better
At
than
most, he
Cross.
tied them all up.
Okay, Icebound. I have a gripe. I have a thing
you
to
can't
say
be
about
Papyrus.
Icebound.
Here we go.
You can't be Papyrus.
You
Can't be Papyrus.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. You guys said, "Oh, there's no issue with it." Mug had to do 4 fucking episodes to beat
Okay,
Papyrus, or 3 to just beat. And here's the
he
thing,
also
here's the-
needed to
here's-
do 10
here's the thing,
to beat
here's-
Undertale Last Resolute. He needed
Well,
to do
that's-
10.
That doesn't make Icebound better. That just makes Renewed worse. But it's Papyrus is testing you. But he's outright fucking slaughtering you.
You can't say that Papyrus. You can't say that it's bad because.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I have a gripe with you guys didn't test it.
We did.
You didn't
We
do it yourself.
did.
You use dev mode. You can't say shit.
Yeah, we had.
Yeah, use dev mode. You fucking troglodytes.
Shut up.
Homo sapien asses.
We did test
You're
it.
both coming at the back
You
of your
tested
skull.
it. Did you complete
You
it?
sucked.
You did it on dev mode. You got no space to talk.
Oh, I couldn't beat it, but like literally everyone else did.
Yeah.
Proof.
So you
Bro,
get on
go ask the
Gold,
team.
you get on Mary's ass for not being able to beat it, but neither did
I'm
you.
not salty about it because I suck at Undertale fan games. The fuck?
Like, this shit. I did DTLG Phase 3 and 4 second try. This shit, I couldn't beat it in a day.
Whatever, it got fixed anyway. The fuck?
It did it fine. Oh, I mean,
It's possible.
It's okay. So, does your sprite is Kikas? No, is it? Who's your sprite? Direct
B or Zao.
Zal. Okay, yeah, I've seen Zal.
Very good sprites.
I've seen them on Twitter quite a bit. Art style and directive, phenomenal. It's one of the best looking fan games there is out there. Whether it's Overworld,
The
and
lore
Fight
is
Sprites.
good.
The lore is interesting, unique, good. Not a lot of ice stuff has been done. Even though Snowden looks less icy than before, but it looks more beautiful. So
Oh,
What
okay.
happens when I cast a spell I don't know?
But this is also what other fan games have given you an actual background in the fights?
A lot of the newer Dusttale games, Green Sands.
Green Sands is still battle mode though. It's still like black and green. This is like full on colored background, no battle mode. Well, except Papyrus.
Well, I think it's because
I mean,
background. I think the background's colored because of the lighting.
Well, I mean,
Because there is like a spotlight that's like slowly moves around the stage. You know.
and I will say
Shit up.
when me, Kathleen, Pillow went to VC, I was impressed by your writing, Lazy. That was good writing for Sans and Papyrus. Well, I didn't get to Sans because you fucking know, but Papyrus, that's good writing. But it is all around good. If it's been fixed, sweet. I got no gripes for it if it's been tweaked and fixed.
Okay.
I don't know how
I doubt
Sans
you're
and
gonna
Flowey is, though.
retest it again, though.
Well,
Sands of Flower is hard. It's pretty hard.
okay, but I haven't got the Sands of
put 2
Flower.
episodes of it to fight him, to beat him.
How?
2 episodes,
How?
I think.
Tell me about Sands of Flower, because I haven't got to that. All I know is that they team up.
Is it?
Or...
Okay. Well, since this is going to be in an episode, I don't know if this is spoiling or flat out like. I don't know. Like,
Yes, don't...
Public
I
knowledge.
think it would be best if I explain this. off camera.
Spoiler! Spoiler
I
for
think
what?
I'm gonna have to explain this off camera, but
Spoiler for what?
because Mary wants to know more about Flowey and Sands, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
What's shown in the game? I haven't seen anything about the fight in the game either.
Just beat the pirates, bro. The fuck?
Just
Lazy, even you couldn't do it. Shut up.
Lazy, you
I can't do it.
you can't do it. But
I probably can't now, but like before, I couldn't.
well,
Undertale fan games.
Let's just get the ranking. Let's rank it.
all
Let's
around,
rank it.
it is.
Peak.
Very good.
This is
He's very good.
all around phenomenal. Art directive, mwah. The only other thing I'd say is the DTLG sprite sequences also rival these ones. Like the DTLG sprite
Shut up!
after Phase 3 looks really good. Lucidia.
I assume that's the fresh
here's my
from
hot.
the
Here's another hot
Christmas
take from me. Here's
special?
another hot take from me.
Cathal, how are we doing on time?
How we're doing on time? I mean, let me check. We've been on for an hour right now.
Oh,
So I mean, if you guys want to go,
oh, you slow fucks.
Okay, listen.
We do part 2.
This ain't bad. No, they're this ain't. I mean, one of the longer podcast episodes was like 3 hours. So I don't. This
It
is
is?
like
we made
Yeah.
it. We never made it 3 hours.
like 2 to 3 hours. Like
1
2
hour and a
hours.
half, maybe.
I mean, what wasn't that under that episode
Well,
that we
maybe
did?
we should
Like 2.5 hours long.
Instead of like debating for like
Shut up!
20
This
minutes.
isn't. This is a debate to you.
yeah.
This is a debate to you, dude.
Not
Sounds nothing like the Squabbling Middlers
Because we
VC.
talk about one character for so fucking long.
Because they're good. This was supposed. I did this because there were supposed to be hot takes. We got a couple hot takes in here.
Yeah. We got
Okay,
quite a
continue.
good bit of
Continue,
hot
it's
takes.
fresh.
So let's
I like
continue
this
now.
Just for you. Just for you.
Okay, bye.
All right. All right. Bye.
Pele,
Okay,
you laugh.
all right.
Yet whether it's still
Here's my
unremarkable.
hot take. Here's my hot take on Lucidia. I prefer Lucidian shit over Crayon Queen shit. I'm gonna just say it now. I do.
I like
I
the
really
fresh
do.
that censors everything.
The designs are honestly a lot better to me.
Is this the 6'1" census wearing fresh poof one?
This is the one in Underverse. Yes. This is the one that shows up in Underverse in a lot
I
of
like
comics.
the fresh poof.
Right, yeah, this one. What? Yeah, this one's fresh.
I like that he uses Furbies in a fucking baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's really
Yeah.
Furby PNGs. It was
Yeah, I
great.
do. So we Lucidian Fresh is pretty good. I don't. And they don't have like comics and stories for them in specific, but it's pretty good because they
Yeah.
didn't change a lot when it comes to Crayon Queen's lore. They didn't change a whole lot. They just made it a little bit better. That what is what?
He's a little EP.
That's the
Is that
insanity.
promised? Is that
Okay.
promised?
You gotta. Yeah, that's promised. I think.
Oh my
Anyway, let's
god.
go on.
Okay,
Let's go on to
continue.
Crown Queen Fresh. Let's go into Crown Queen Fresh.
I don't
It's
know much
fine.
about them.
This is whenever Under Fresh was a full AU and had all sorts of designs and shit. And Lucia made it not that. But I could see why due to the Parasite bullshit. So like, like
I don't know much about
wasn't
it.
really a point to having a whole AU to something where it's just one character being involved with the main story. But I'll put it in fine or mid.
Lazy, you know much about this?
Hold on.
I don't.
Fresh? No, not much.
Okay, great.
The quote unquote canon Fresh ain't really all that
Meh.
interesting. That's why I like
Fresh
Blue
ink,
City more.
Oh, sorry.
Fresh
Uh,
ink.
I know
Fresh
Pill
ink,
has
I
a
found-
gripe. Pill has a
I found
gripe.
Fresh Ink hilarious
Fucking hate
on
this
screen
bitch.
because he's literally describing what he's doing to Error.
Boring.
he's pretty much describing exactly how to deal with your bullies.
Kick him
I
in the
don't
ass.
like. I never liked the fresh and not fresh and air, fresh and ink fight scene in Underverse, and it ending with fresh ink being this being where fresh ink debuts. Dumb. I don't like this. I don't
Okay.
like fresh ink and how they're written. It's bullshit. I don't like their design.
I feel like I do
anything like
prefer that over just a second ink.
I mean, I guess, but just the way that it happens is dumb. Like,
It
it's no
happens is
like
unexpected.
it's no fucking like fresh offering to help. It's fresh beating Ink's ass and then just doing this for no reason.
I
Over a
will
fucking gift.
I'll say I like Fresh Ink's design. The spray paints do oh my god. The spray cans do fit considering 90s graffiti, you know how it was.
Mhm.
Still graffiti nowadays, but back then it was really popular. The visor being one of those just moving text visors. I mean, it's not really consistent there with the 90s and then futuristic, but I guess that could be combined with ink and fresh ink, current
Spray cans
day.
being grenades.
But the moving text glasses are cool. Him being like a TV show commercial guy is it's a
Weird.
cool idea. It's weird, fourth wall breaky, but it's cool. I don't know how to feel about the teeth, but I like the spray cans and stuff. Nightmare
I did that. I did that with my.
I think the teeth is just a
so
design
I mean,
thing.
like
Or
I
like,
No, they
not a
have
design thing, an art
fangs.
style.
They have fangs. Your
I
one's
think that's just an art style thing.
I didn't notice the things. I'm gonna be real. But let's just
I mean, canines.
just put it anywhere. It's not that. It's
wanna
not
say
better
fine.
than the original Fresh, though, or like the City of Fresh is not better.
No,
than
no,
that.
The city is definitely better.
The City is
I wanna
better.
say fine.
The City is so much better.
Garfield. No.
We
How
might-
about Sansfield?
Okay, we might have to. Should we stop here? Are we doing
So we can
two-parter,
do a part
three-parter?
two.
Are we doing a 4-hour episode?
I-
call?
Well, I don't know. We could continue, but I bet this is gonna be 3 hours long. You know,
I feel like we should do 2 parts.
2 parts.
I've even gone
Yeah,
through.
here's the thing, though. If we leave now, it won't save.
I'll take a screenshot. and do
Yeah, I
it
was gonna say
manually.
take a screenshot.
I'll just fix it manually myself. However,
Okay.
before we go, I have one thing I want to do before this ends for another episode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, actually, no. There's more of them on here. Do it to all of them, okay? Do it to all of them, okay?
Man, that's Cathel's cute ends the episode, you dumb fuck.